Viper out for a little drive. It's kind of cold outside. It's like 34 degrees maybe. It just snowed yesterday. Um, but, you know, the roads are dry already, so it's not going to be a big deal. But, Viper's been sitting for a little while. Don't want it to die. You see, it's pretty dusty in here. I put the stupid top on. I don't know why this time, but it was a huge pain. That clip wouldn't go on, and it just seemed like I don't know, it just wasn't bending right. I've had the windows on for a while, but usually I go out in the cold with the top off, but it's just too damn cold today. And this car has a weird issue. I think either the thermostat is stuck or it doesn't have a thermostat. Maybe some idiot decided to remove it instead of doing proper maintenance. So what happens is when it's cold like this outside, that will never reach operating temperature, which is in the middle. And I've had some people tell me, no, it's because your gauge is bad or the sensor is bad. And I can prove that's not the issue, because that HVAC will be cold with it. Lukewarm at best. But if I let it warm up, this sucker comes in super hot. So thermostats stick in or something, I don't know. And it doesn't overheat in the summer. It'll definitely go past that second line here, or the third line at 190, but then the fans will kick on, it'll go right back. So I don't know. But yeah, I haven't really done many videos on this car yet. I've shot a bunch of videos, like I changed the rear axle, U-joint, had a caliper issue, I did an intake swap on this, side pipes, but I haven't uploaded the videos yet. One thing that's kind of funny about these Vipers, and probably 99% of people aren't going to know this. Watch this. This is quality right here. Bloop. Here's my little airbag. That's obviously a little looser than it should be, so I'll have to fix that. I mean, the car's not perfect. It's got 16,000 something miles. Somebody took off the soft touch, but didn't do such a great job afterward. And like I said, I mean, the dust in here is really bad. It's been sitting mostly all winter. Time to get it out and breathing. So now we should have some heat. I can't wait to change my flywheel. It revs kind of slow on the way down, at least, and not a fan of that. So that's pretty high on my list to get swapped. I think I have some heat now. Yeah, I do have some heat. Another weird issue, and somebody tried to fix this, as you can see from that thing kind of hanging right there a little bit, is that if I turn it onto this one here, it's ice cold, really, really cold. It's just pulling in outside air. So the blend door, which is weird, why would it have a separate blend door for this? It doesn't make sense. But anyways, that doesn't work right. So I either have to put it on the floor or do both. I typically do both. But yeah, that's it. It's in pretty good shape. The speakers here are blown, so I swapped that out. Seats are in okay condition. They're not perfect, but they're above average. This is all messed up, mostly because I rest my cell phone on here and it moves around, and this still has that soft touch thing. It's making it ugly, but I plan on this year either wrapping all this in leather to kind of match the seats, or maybe keep it the two-tone here, or just plastic dip it to kind of have that soft touch feel again. I don't know. It's nice to have it, but it degrades and it leaves marks, and you're never going to be able to keep it perfect with that rubber thing. So I don't know. But a lot of people say the build quality in these cars aren't the greatest, and they're definitely not. They weren't designed for luxury. They weren't designed for comfort. They were designed for just one thing: going fast and having fun. I mean, Talk about gaps. Look at that thing. That's a big gap there. Like nothing really lines up. You know, this thing kind of snapped off the clip behind it when I was working on it. So that's kind of brittle. But I still love this car a lot. It's certainly my favorite car I've ever owned. My Maserati was, I mean, super duper close second. Overall, the Maserati is probably a better car because it had the modern luxuries of everything. Bluetooth, the air conditioner worked really good, heater worked great, actually had windows, airbags, traction control, fast, sounded amazing, way better than this car. But this is a actual true sports car, whereas the Maserati was luxury sport, and you can kind of feel it. Oh, another thing, that rear view mirror, it's in the trunk right now. It was kind of loose, wasn't working right, and I went to move it and it just popped off. So I'm like, screw this. I took off the clip, threw it in the trunk. There's like no visibility here anyways. I'm not a big dude, right? I'm 5'6", but if you look, my hand here, it's like half the window, and the visibility is crap. So when it fell off, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's worth it. But yeah, my rant is done. I have to go do my little trip now, and yeah, just wanted to do a little video.